Are you ready?
Awesome. Good morning. Today's hottest music hot 103 APA. It's Wednesday. We have Amanda, Merle, and a new friend with us today. How are y'all doing?
Hi, good morning. Hi, everyone. So we're going to do some fancy little, you're just going to get my, no, I'm actually going to pull up. Here we go. Hi, guys. Happy
Hello.
Wednesday.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Happy Wednesday.
Well, we are making it work. We're technologically really, really high tech here. So the point of this, though, is to get this guy adopted. Guys, Jackie, this one, Jackie, no
I need to
pressure.
see this cutie.
So happy everyone, yeah. So happy Wednesday, everyone, for everybody who is maybe tuning in for the first time. My name is Amanda Lopez Askin. I am a supporter, a longtime friend, board member, et cetera, foster. That's my real big thing. For action programs for animals. And every Wednesday, we do a Pet of the Week segment where we feature an adoptable dog. And we have many, many. And sometimes we have the cats, although I'm allergic. So when you see me, you're likely not to see a cat, although I do love them. So we want to feature Miller today. So I'm going to lower the camera so you're not just looking at me here on your Zoom, so you can actually see Miller.
I was like trying to peer over, like if I could see like that.
There we
Hi,
go. So
Miller.
Miller, Miller is a good example of a lot of the dogs that sometimes don't make it out of shelters because he is very shy, and he's a larger dog. And sometimes when, oh, there I am. Sometimes when that's the case, I don't want to scare him, which is why I'm going very gingerly. And I'm leading into that. Here we go. He is very shy, but I also suspect he's maybe had some trauma. He's very scared. So I'm not making any fast moves towards him. I'm not doing anything that will startle him, hopefully, other than my voice. And he has been very sweet. He's PAWS trained. So I asked Merle, I said, hey, we can do all of our things we usually do for the PAWS dogs. And for those of you who don't know what PAWS is, it is Prisoners and Animals Working Towards Success. We are one of the founding organizations in New Mexico that has helped connect community dogs with our local, one of our area prisons, and we're able to train the inmates to train the dogs. So it's multiple ways that it's amazing because we pull animals to the shelter, create space there. We don't house them here, so it doesn't take up space here. They head to the Southern Mexico Correctional Facility for anywhere from 9 to 12 weeks. They learn basic commands. They learn how to be very adoptable. And when they come out, you have an animal that's highly motivated, that is connected to a person, and is able to do that. And then they know a lot about the animal. We can get a great kind of narrative of what the animal's like, which all those things make them more adoptable. So it also is the way that we help community. The inmates there are able to give back to their community. Some of them will never probably be out, but this is a way that they can contribute. And so, we help and support that as much as we can. So it's very redeemable in all the ways. And we have these little ones like Miller here, who maybe wouldn't make it out because he's a large, shy dog. And he has not shown any aggression at all. In fact, he's like a little intimidated by me. And I was worried about the chair, but he is so sweet. And I will tell you, this is the kind of dog that once you get them, they love you for life. You are their person. He also does well with other dogs. Yeah. Very friendly. You want to tell him a little bit more about?
He's a little shy at first, but he's outgoing in play groups. He does really well in play groups around other dogs. Once he gets to know you, he'll open up like a little puppy. But in the beginning, he's just kind of shy. He's never met Amanda. So he's great. He does know all his paw stuff. He does really good. He's just really freaked out right now.
Yeah, that's.
But he's a great dog. He needs a home, and he'll be here if you guys want to come see him.
So if you recently lost a dog and you're thinking you need a companion for yours, or you are an only dog, you know you're an only dog person, Miller would be a great option. So what I'm trying to do right now is to be very non-invasive. I'm not reaching out or anything. I really want to see if maybe he will do something. You want to try and see that? Because we like to showcase their gifts. But go ahead. You were going to ask a question, Jackie?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is he a puppy still?
About a year and a half.
Yeah.
So we consider puppies about under two. So if you're frustrated with your dog that you think's a grown up now and it's only one and a half, know that they still have a lot of puppy in them, and it's going to take probably a while. So he's struggling with me here.
It's okay.
Yes, I know. So it's a little much for him. But what I suspect, go ahead.
His sweet demeanor is a like that's hard to find. Okay.
Oh, he's super sweet. He's just a big old puppy.
Well, think about the big ones we get. They're usually like, they're just like,
Right.
And you're like, and then when they're big, they're frankly harder to control. They're just more muscular. And so this guy is pretty compliant. I suspect he looks like he has like a German Shepherd body. He's got some pity in him. Maybe a retriever. I mean, he is a true Muddigree, right? And those are the best kind of ones for sure. So you can visit him as well as all of our other adoptable animals. Here at Action Programs for Animals, we are open Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday from 11 to 3 or by appointment. If those times don't work for you and you are motivated and you want to meet Miller, we would absolutely love to make an appointment with you. We are, if you're at Old Las Cruces, you know we're across the street from the soccer fields off of Solano.
And of course, there's many ways that people can help out APA. We're always reminding them about being monthly donors to action programs for animals to help the cause.
My love language. I have to do. I have to basically fundraise in other areas of my life. The funniest thing is when it comes to the animals, I have absolutely no hesitation in asking. We are able to function. We are able to stay in business, so to speak, the business of saving animals, because we have community members that are basically believe in us and believe in what we do, have a heart for animals, and want to contribute to their community in a great way. And so this is the way to do it. Becoming a sustainable donor, $10, $20, any amount would be greatly appreciated. We will use towards the care of our animals in our facility and making sure that they're taken care of in all the ways. Our vet bills sometimes can go in the tens of thousands, and I wish I was exaggerating, but we make sure they have great care, great support, and we love our animals. We follow up with the adopters. We make sure that we do our best to do our due diligence to get them great homes, and we've done pretty well. So we'll say we do have a sleepover program. If you're not sure if Miller is a match for your home, you might want to think about a sleepover. That gives you no permanent obligation to adopt, but it just kind of lets you know, gives you an idea if he would be compatible for your home. And generally they're about 80% successful, but it doesn't obligate anybody. They don't feel bad because they're not fully committed yet. So I would suggest that for sure. But I like that you talked about all the ways that we help. We also have a pet food bank, right? So for individuals who are having to make a choice between feeding themselves and their family and their animals, we kind of ease that burden temporarily. Up to a certain amount of times per year, we're able to offer pet food for homes that need it. And that's another way that Action Programs for Animals helps and supports our community, not just the animals, but also the people.
That's right. So make sure you guys follow APA today. Learn about all the great things that they have going on and the events that they have coming up. Also, how you can do your part to help out APA and even becoming volunteers, right? There's ways that they can even volunteer, especially those kiddos that are in the summer.
Well, it's summertime, and I know it's hot, but these dogs will need to be walked probably early and later in the day, right? So I would say when weather allows, we would love parents with their kiddos to come and meet our dogs and socialize with them. I also have a fundraising idea that I was going to propose to Jackie, and I was thinking about this morning as I was putting my makeup on. Is maybe you could do like an online tutorial, or actually an in-person one on how to do winged eyeliner. And I think that would actually create a lot of buzz for our little rescue.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
That would be awesome.
There's so many ways to help out.
You know what could I say? But please consider Miller as part of your family and adding to maybe animals you already have. Because he is so chill, I suspect that if you have alpha dogs, like even the smaller alpha ones, right? I have chihuahuas that are alphas.
Oh, yeah.
He probably do pretty well. And so we just need to make sure that that's the case. I don't know if he's cat tested or not. Is he cat tested?
He hasn't had no issues. Yeah.
He hasn't had
Can't
any issues
promise
with
you that.
cat. We never make promises because animals are going to animal, right? It's like yeah. So at the end of the day, that's what they are. And but I would suspect based on his demeanor that he'd probably be good to go with cats. So.
Well, thank you so much to both of you for joining us. Of course, we always look forward to Wednesdays, and there's another way that people can also help out the cause by sharing this video, because you could be connecting somebody out there with their future family member right now. So,
absolutely, we appreciate you. Thank you to Adams Radio Group. You guys have been part of what we do for many, many years, and hopefully that will be for many, many more. So, and you're also a doctor, so you're really a part of our family, whether you like it or not. Have a great day. Next Wednesday.
thank you so much, guys.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.